All right, everyone. Today here we're going to talk about the basic bump and run chip shot, or as I like to call it, putting with loft. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure we grab the right club. So anywhere from like a 7 to a 9 iron. A lot of times I find people take way too much loft in this situation. So all we're trying to do is just bump the ball onto the edge of the green and let it roll a lot of the way. So we want something with a little bit less loft, like a 7 or an 8 iron or 9 iron. I have an 8 iron here. So I'm going to take my normal putting stance. All I'm going to do is narrow my stance up a little bit from my normal putting stance. I'm going to move the ball closer back towards my right foot, so it's going to be just off my right toe. And I'm going to focus on keeping my pressure left. And notice that my shoulders and my sternum are actually leaning towards my target. So they are leaning left as well, and they are pointing down a little bit. So and then I have this ball back, chest and torso, shoulders are leaning a little bit left. I choke down a little bit. And then from here, you notice how I have this triangle formed, or this Y formed with my arms. When I take that club back, notice how my shoulders are still pointing down a little bit. My pressure is still left. And my arms are still out extended from me. I haven't retracted or pulled in my right arm. I still have this extension and the club out away from me just by turning my torso to the right a little bit. And this isn't going to take very much. So I'm just going to turn it to the right a little bit. And then from here, I'm just going to focus on letting the club fall, brush, and I'm going to turn it through the same distance that I took it back. And by doing this, the ball should just pop up a little bit and then roll out on the green for us. Okay, so that one rolled out really, really well there. Okay, one more time. So feet a little bit closer than putting stance, ball a little bit back, weight forward. Upper body is going to be tilting down to the left a little bit. We're going to choke up, so we're a little bit closer and taller. We have our triangle formed. We're going to maintain that and keep the shoulders pointing down in the backswing. And then we're just going to brush the ground. We're not trying to stab the ground. We're just trying to let that club just skip across the ground here. And that's going to let the ball pop up and run out quite a bit. So go ahead and give these tips a try and start hitting the ball a lot closer on your chip shots.